chance to sit down here. Always up and down. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, come on, a little louder. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. I need to be woken up today. It's nice to be here again. You know, it's interesting because everybody worries about something. Isn't that the truth? I don't care what it is, we all worry about something. Whether it's small, large, medium size, it's just human nature. And if we can't worry about something, we worry about why we can't worry about it. So it gets to be funny at times. So how do we neutralize that worries? Because right now, as you can tell, the earth is in such a chaotic situation. We have to think more positive about things. We really do. And I've said this many times in different lectures, positive thoughts will produce positive results. But we have to work at it. We have to take our subconscious mind and put more positive things in. It's kind of funny. I have this friend of mine who is a little girl. She used to be a dean of education. She's about this tall. I feel really good around her. And she lights up like a Christmas tree. And she's got a lot of positive thoughts. And she helps a lot of people because of it. And we don't need to light up like that, but we need to help other people around us. And how do we do that? Well, we got to start thinking more about being positive and accepting things on that level. Some of the problems we have, we all have issues, we really do, some are bigger than others. It's not going to go away automatically, but when you think positive about things, you deal with it a lot differently. Instead of saying, I don't want to get this, I don't want to deal with it, you say, I can deal with it and get it done. And I believe that that's important. We have to do that because as spiritualists, if we think that way, we can help our fellow persons who actually do that themselves. The first book I wrote was back in 1999. I was only 17 at the time. I don't know why they keep laughing at me. But I wrote a book called Positive Affirmation to Live By. And one of the affirmations I brought in there is, that which is for my highest good should come to me, and the highest good for all concerned. That which is for my highest good should come to me, and the highest good for all concerned. And that means you want the best for yourself, but you also want the best for others. And I think that's very important. We have to live that way. Now, as I said today, everything is up and down. When they say the vicissitudes of life, I guess they really mean it. So we have to deal with it. And as we deal with it on a positive nature, we will feel better about ourselves doing it. Now, many people will come to me as a minister, and they have all kinds of issues. And I keep telling them off duty, but I don't mean that. But they, you know, we have to listen to them. I get a call at 3 o'clock in the morning from from South Dakota. And the woman said, are you awake? I said, I think so. But we're on standby all the time. We have to be there to help them out. And so, again, we have to remain positive within ourselves. Now, God, the infinite source, is a very positive entity, obviously. And I'm sure that this God wants us to be the same way. God wants us to be the same way, positive, to deal with it on that level. Don't deal with it from a negative standpoint, because it never works out that way. So when you think that you're going to deal with something no matter how it is, whether it's taxes or the children or anything else, please deal with it on a positive level. And you're going to feel good about it, they're going to feel good about it, and you will get things done. Now, our spirit guides are with us all the time. I hope you know that. They're there constantly with us. They're on 24-hour shifts. And which is nice about it, they don't charge us for it. I always say when I do readings, I'm going to give my spirit guide the W-2 form to fill out. But they're there to help us, but we need to reach out and help them to communicate with us. because that's going to be very important. And, you know, people ask me, what's the spirit guide's name that I have, and I don't go into the names as well, but I know that they're there. But if you ask them to work with you and help you, they're going to step forward, closer to you, and you'll feel them, and they will work with you. They will definitely work with you. I was out to Arizona about 5 years ago, and when I came back to Florida, you keep saying Massachusetts, you know, it must be Freudian slip. I was thinking about this couple I went to college with, and I went to their wedding, and I felt that there was something wrong. Something was going on. So I called the gentleman out there, and I didn't know where he was. I thought he was still in Mass. He happened to be out in Arizona, pretty much walking steps where I was located. And she's back in Weymouth, Mass. So there is a problem. So Spirit will help you to work with people that way. Another example would be, you know, you're going to call, let's say it's going to call Joe Smith. And all of a sudden the phone rings and it's Joe Smith. So Spirit will connect with you. I call that Spirit identification. So think positive, act positive, and you'll actually, people will come closer to you because they can sense it. They may not understand the aura, but they can sense that energy coming out of you. And I think that's the best thing you can do today, especially the way things are. So I leave you with that. Work on it, try it, and see what happens. It's not going to hurt at all. All right? And I thank you.